Robot said thanks for watching Rielious.
And good morning. How's everybody doing? Well, I say that regardless because I know there's nobody in here right now, but other than my usual Than buddy. Than's a good man. He's here all the time religiously. perks up every once in a blue moon. So. That's good stuff. Anyways, I've been working on my new tune. This is Little Miss Tood. And she got a tood. There's the door that way. Thinking about. Well, I'm not going to do anything quite at the moment. We were working on getting up to level 50. Level 43 now. I'll take that any day of the week. So we've got some mileage to do. We got some food to get. We got some. Yeah, we got a few things we got to do. So in the meantime, let's get some of the basics out of the way here. This will get me up to close to level 50. Oh boy, I was waiting for that one. At the same time, I was pulling a mustache hair off my tongue. Alright, let's do some code. We got 10 more ciphers. Let's make some deadly weapons. Just gotta make some arrows, basic arrows. So how many arrows do I gotta make? Hang on here real quick. I need to make 30 arrows. Okay. Pretty much an easy peasy. So let's go down to the very basics because I can deconstruct all of that later. Get rid of that. I made me a bronze axe last. I was up until midnight last night, my time. I can't sleep a lot, and so I get up, sit at the computer, like I did last night, and I got this tune up to the current level where I'm at right now, and we should be able to hit 50 in no time today. Guess what I got in the middle of my freaking home? Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. We just completed another journal, or commission, I should say. I took care of that commission. It is now out of the way. And so, we're going to go take a trip over into Chalk's Peak from where I am at. So let's hit the old map. First things first, we're going to ride over this way. I don't like going down that way. I don't like going through this town if I can help it. It's just like it in here. So we can, you know what? Let's go for the gusto here. We want to go. I think it's right. Yes, it's right here. I'm going to put my own little. That's another one of my hunting grounds. I can find on iron now, which I'm going to start working on getting iron bullets. Yeah, we certainly are. Iron bullets it is. Okay. I gotta get 5,000. So we're going to take a little bit of a tour, chunk some heat, just a couple of things I saw yesterday running around. I'm going to try. Haven't done it before. As I was playing this character yesterday, ran across Deadpool yesterday. All the anyways, as I was in Deadsburg yesterday, there was a vehicle parked right out front. And as that vehicle was parked out front, I got a little closer. They got a vending machine, a couch, a vending machine. And I'm thinking, damn, if that's not a good way, because what happens if you don't get any activity on your vending machine in the harvest market? It pops. They pull it, which I think is the most stupidest thing in the world. In fact, I'm going to say something about it. I think that's stupid. Can't do business. I can't help people coming in on the server. I just can't. There's no activity there. It doesn't justify popping the vending machine. And so there's plenty of decks out there to do it on. And you know what? We got to get some gas in the bike, and we need to start collecting some more gas. Anyways, that's just the way I feel. The harvest market is there to sell stuff, and if they keep popping our machines because there's inactivity, then it defeats the purpose of us trying to sell stuff. I call this game anal retentive, and they're very anal about a lot of things. They need to frickin' relax. I said something yesterday. I told them, about this only allowing so many tunes on a server, and I think it's ridiculous that they do that. They tie your hands about that. And so I said, you guys need to frickin' relax about this. Other MMOs who have been around longer than this one have had no problems in keeping a community. In fact, it has helped the community by allowing multiple characters from an account on the server. And like I said, if you guys have a problem with the amount of population on a server, that's because you've got limited server space, and that's your fault, not ours. Okay, you should have planned. You've got all these other different servers out there. Maybe you need to combine some of these servers to broaden out the bandwidth so you can create more tools. But limiting how many you're allowed to have on a server is bullshit. We like a server. We want to stay on that server. Hello, Goodness. Allow us to play on that server. Of course, we'll see what happens. Well, I told you guys need to freaking relax. I said, the other games have been around a lot longer than you are, and you know what? They're a hell of a lot more successful than you guys have been. You guys do knee-jerk reaction changes, and it's got to stop. You're losing people, and they don't realize that. There's a lot of people I played on 5 that have not been back since the beginning of the year. They've left. And I'm thinking, this is terrible. This is terrible that you're not protecting your customer base. And that's what it comes right down to. Is you got to protect your customer base. So you need to give them what they ask for. All MMOs do that. You've got MMOs that have been around a lot longer than some. So, all right, I'm gonna come off my high horse. And smoke in my piece. Say these things based on my experience. Now, guys, I have been in gaming far longer than a lot of people. To be honest with you, I was a pre-internet gamer. Okay, there it is. I just made 5,000 kilometers, and that advantage has taught me a lot about how MMOs have survived and how some have not survived. Now, when the first MMO came out, called Earth and Beyond, I was a beta tester for that. Sadly, it did not last very long. Why? Well, they were really limited in their broadband. That was back when the 28.8 modems were out. Now, you try playing a game on a 28.8 modem, holy crap. No connection was good enough for that game. No connection. T1 wasn't even out, but the 56.6 modem wasn't out yet. And it wasn't that long after the 28.8 came out that the 56.6 came out. And then you started getting into T1 and all this other stuff. And so, the internet has come a long way over time. Now everything can be done via internet companies. I use an internet company that other internet companies buy their services through. Xfinity. Xfinity's got cable internet. Everything is ran through the cable. Unfortunately for them, the company that owns the internet service that I have, CenturyLink, owns the platform to which Xfinity buys their services through in order to give their customers internet. Now, what the problem is with that is Xfinity charges they're charging almost $200 just for internet service, and then of course basic cable and so forth and so on. And people can't afford that anymore. I left it to go to CenturyLink, and CenturyLink has only gone up on me once when I changed over to the new fiber software. They call it quantum fiber. Truthfully, I don't see much difference in the quantum fiber and the service that I had, other than it made I had to get a new modem because the modem was starting to crash on me a lot. And so I had to get a new modem for the purpose of keeping up with the time. Okay. I'm still paying well under $100. I'm still paying well under $100 for my service. And you can't go wrong. So I get there are times, and I think I know what causes when I get disconnections. I think that's because because of Caster Labs. And Caster Labs has got some big issues, and I've thrown some stuff out. Said, I've never had problems with losing my internet connection during stream. until I started using your services to multi-stream on different channels, and I says, you guys have got to fix that, or you're going to start losing people, and it does. Especially to a student. To me, it's money. I mean, you don't want to lose money, and your services are free, but you're going to lose. People like us who are trying to make money on gaming. Yeah, that you can't do that. You got to be freaking careful. So. Anywho, that's my soapbox lecture for the day.
Wise Fox said open black lens bracket 2
But just take it from somebody who's been
alarm
around as
clock
long as I
emoji,
have.
21 meters 60 close black lens bracket.
And we're probably going to take some hits on this one. Because this is a pro. I'm watching it. There's a rift anchor right here. That's why I'm coming up. This is an area that I come to. I used to have my house out here, and there used to be a corruption thing there. Alright, we did it. Let's head back to the house. I came out here, and I mapped just about all of the map. The only place I haven't been up is up here in this area yet. Yeah, we haven't been up in this area yet, so we're still working on it. I'm still working on it. We'll get up here in a bit today. I gotta get my my homes that I go do my farming on. I got 2 areas that I do a lot of farming for high-end resources, i.e. the platinum crystal. Turn that light on. We gotta get some more lights in here soon. Alright, we got up another level. Let's go over here and let's deconstruct the whole poop noodle. Because I don't need it. I mean, I did it just so I could get a... And I don't need this, so... We're done with that as well. Alright, how am I doing here? Everything is copacetic. How am I doing here? Everything is copacetic. Do I have any other... As you notice, I do not have any blue, green, or purple. Everything is legendary. I don't keep that stuff. If it's not legendary, Misa, not keeping it. Alright, what do we gotta do now? We gotta go do some hunting. Because I gotta do food and we're gonna do some ammo. So I need to pop some more. I need to pop more resources while I'm down in the lobby area. Excuse me. Oh, we got some stuff I pulled out of the back trunks of cars. Boy, that cup of Joe ripped through me like a tornado. And I'm serious, it did. It ripped through me. I'm gonna put you in there, you in there, you in there, you in there. Everything else goes in. Oh, and this, and this. Oh boy, I hope you didn't hear that one. I'm rumbling my seat. Ha ha ha. Alright, I think I got everything else. Yeah, we do. We got everything out. What do I got down here? Anything at all? No. She's nice and red today. I like the hat that I got for her today. How many ciphers do I have? 66. We still got a ways to go. We got 2 more, and then we are on the last to 50. I don't know if I'll get to 50 before we get there. See, I'm level 45 now, so that's a strong possibility. Yeah. Just want to check something out here. Well, I was over here. That's a hard area, and I was still taking pumps. Yeah, I was still taking hits on it. But I don't have any. I don't have any corn or anything like that made yet. But I'm almost done, so let's go do some deer hunting. Let's get some more deer. Is there anything at the wish tree, by the way? I don't know. The last set of surveys they did was all based on the events. They haven't updated anything yet. The nice thing is they got the crap out of my inventory. And what I mean by that is all that stuff that we were getting, the food and all that, disappeared. So, yeah. Oh, I'm rumbling my chair. All right. Let's go do some hunting, and then we also need to get copper. We need lots of copper. Now, if I had weather bullets, I've got currently. I would have one shot. Take multiple pot shots. We need lots. Hell of a tree. Look at all this. What I needed. I took a shower last night before I went to bed. It didn't help my legs. I woke up with them. I even washed the sheets 2 days ago. Of course, I don't like our system here. It's a perfect. The city, well, most of Davis County water is hard water. Hard water, if you've never dealt with it before, there's calcium deposits, pipes, shower heads, everything. It's a frickin' mess. There's a multi-bouncer off of one animal. See, I had to take 2 shots where I should only be taking 1. but I need to make X amount of. I need 20 units, and right now I've got 14 units of deer meat. Bullets without sulfur. No, I can't. I got 2 on that one. Problem is, I don't know where the second one is. There it is. And I got a bunny rabbit too. Yes, the poor little deers make sound when you hit them and they're really close to you. Is that supposed to make it bleed hard? Well, I don't know. Am I supposed to feel sorry for what I do? No. Gotta feed me, and if you got animals, no, I gotta go hunting on my edge of 2 teams. My only saving grace is the frickin' bouncing bullets. Ricochet bullets. Looks like I need to build up more fat. I don't think fat's going to help you with ballistics, quite frankly. Ballistics Ballistics a pretty sure thing when it comes to the amount of energy that goes through a target. And I got another rabbit. Showing by the numbers, it says 36. So I think we got it. So let's... But I still need more copper. Good place to go get copper is down here. And I can get some tin. So let's go back to Deadsville. Copper and tin so we can make more bronze. And then we're going to start working on getting steel made out of iron. Let's switch the guns. I updated my gun yesterday. See, this is what I was talking about right here. This is the guy that did that. I'm going to do this. Put my vending machine in there and you know, yeah. Why the hell not? It's free, that doesn't come down, it stays up forever. Well, as long as you're in the game, let's put it that way. you don't come back into the game, then it goes down. Little boats are trying to catch a fish. Well, you know what? I haven't had any questions. And on these 3 tin nodes and those 3 copper nodes. I just need enough to do 600 rounds of bullets ammunition. I can get more out of my large boom boom gun than I can the sniper rifle. So let's go down towards the river. In the beginning of the game, I used to have my home down here along the riverfront. I did. It was kind of interesting. Now this guy's got an interesting setup. I can go far with possibilities like that. There's a bear up here. He's got a bone. I should pound on some wood because I gotta have enough. Well, I did. Shit, I shot the tree versus cutting it down. One thing I am glad that they took out is mist. You were running around the map, and then you see these big spheres, these red spheres floating around. Those were, you want to call them events? They were events. Nobody was doing them. That was the weird thing about it. Not one individual was doing them. So they took them out. The last major update that we had back in January. I'm overburdened with loot. Let's go home. Let's see if we can reach. Let's see if we can reach my goal. You ever sit there all nice and comfortable in bed, or laying there, sleeping, and then you start smelling the smells of outside? I had my windows open last night. It has been extremely warm in the last 3 days where I live. Temperatures have been up in the 70s and 80s, and we're only in March. And normally we get snow up at this point. No snow now. But anyways, I'm laying in bed enjoying it, and I'm like, what the hell? Freaking smoke. And somebody, I don't know if it was a fire out there somewhere or what. 39, I think we got it. I want to do some, I like doing this kind of stuff too, because it sometimes it's better than just boiling water. Lasts like just a wee bit longer. Alright, that's done. We're gonna go over here and make me some charcoal. here. What can we make? 80 bronze and 80. Okay, I'm gonna wait until, because I don't. It's the amount of charcoal that I have. So in the meantime, let's go out, and then everything else looks like it's this stuff. What did we get? Anything? Okay. Batman Lane. We're going to start converting my home. Upgrade. I don't know if I can upgrade. Doesn't look like I can. So we're going to go R. And then we're going to go to prints. And we're going to go to this roof. And we're going to lay this side down. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to pop all of those out. I gotta move my decorations. Alright, so back over to here. Yeah, I gotta move my decorations. So we want to go to wall back. And we're going to No. For the love of Pete. Hit the wrong one. I wanted this one. Come on. My mouse wheel is starting to give me fits. Okay. Yep. Nee. Back to the walls we want. Two right there, a doorway right here. And we're going to put this kind of a door in this time. And I need some more glass. There we go. Alright, we need copper, so let's give it 99 copper. And let's go 50% on the bronze. copper and bronze rolling. Alright, we're going to move you over here to the center. I like this in the center of the room. I don't know why. I just, my preference, I guess. Let's move you guys. Nee, 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 nee. Well, I didn't want that. That was the wrong one. I just shot my bed. I just shot my bed full of fire. I don't believe I just did that. Yeah, I do believe it. I really do. Got to move all this stuff. While I work to change things, I'll put the need to move this stuff too. Getting a hold of the star lamp is a little difficult. Just a wee bit. Okay, dude, you need to move because we are going to. We are changing scenery here. So back to the foundations. Okay, we want to go dink, dink, dink. Walls in. There we are. 'Tis the season to be roaring. La 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 la. Alright, I got that in their place. Alright, now let's move you across. What did I not get? I did something a little too fast. Ah, that's what I did. I hit the floor. Let's do this again. There we go. Yes. Yes. All of you, in fact. 'Tis the season to be roaring. Wah, 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 wah. Put you there. The nice thing about what I'm doing. Oh, he did get. Oh, that's the fetch bunny. I'm gonna say he got out. No, he didn't get out. It's the fetch bunny. Forgot I got a fetch bunny in here. I got excited for nothing. There we go. But I did. Alright, I got 2 loops to put in. Come on, there we go. Wrong formulas because I don't have the right. Back over to the windows. La, 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 la. Well, that wasn't any better, but okay. We can put this one way back over here again. I'm going to end up changing all of this eventually again. So it's not like it's going to be permanent or anything like that. We need to move this stuff and this stuff. And this stuff. So I can wipe that. And of course it would rain and do it like this. La, 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 la. Let's do foundation first. I get gaping holes in the floor. You know what made me think of that as I'm sitting here pondering what I'm doing? You ever watch the Christmas Story? Probably one of the most classic Christmas movies out in today's market. Anyways, when the family goes to because the hounds eat the Christmas turkey. We went to that Chinese restaurant and had Hoose. And the Chinese guys are all lined up. Trying to make the family feel as much as Christmassy as they could under the circumstances. And obviously they were told about why they had to be here and have Christmas trees. Anyways, they are the Chinese guys are standing up there. I'm not being, disrespectful to that. They're standing up there and they're singing, Deck the Halls. But the Chinese and the Japanese languages don't use the R as we use the R. And so everything, or I should say the L key, I take that back, it's the L sound. All, because they don't have anything in their language that has an all L sound in it, right? So they have to do the best they can with what they've got, and so it's R for L. So yeah, that's why you hear rah 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 for la 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 la. Yeah, that thing. That's what got me. I know some of the things I come up with. That's an old man's mind for you. Just FYI, I thought I'd put that out there. God, it sucks getting old. But you know what? I'm laughing at all of you who are younger than I am. You're going to get hit with it one day. And you're going to go, shit, this guy was right. Damn right I was right. Don't you forget that. All right, all my windows are in. Everything else is in. The only thing I got is these little spots down here on the floor. But let's move everything else back into its positions. And then we will go outside because we're going to do some expanding. That's why I'm doing this. As I'm waiting, I got to get, as soon as I get the rest of these floor tiles put in, right? We'll take care of things. Did I move you too much? Oh no! Come here, you. There you are. Whew. I pulled you up, and I am so sorry. There's fetch a lot down there. Poor sweepy guy. He was busy sweeping, and he's like, "What the hell happened?" I didn't mean to do that to you. I really didn't. All right, we're done. We got it all done. All right, now we can put everything back. And this is only temporary too, because we're getting ready to add a second floor. And I expanded my territory. Yeah, I expanded the territory yesterday. No, you were right next to Dino. And you were right next to Diggy. You, my friend, were right next to Dino. And you, my friend, were right next to Sweepy. Janitor. Alright, now we're set there. Let's put the bed back over here. You know what? No, we're going to hold off on that. This is to be raw. Stairs. Do I want to put in these stairs, or do I want to put a roundabout in? I like the roundabout, but it eliminates a lot of we're going to put that in instead. Yes, which means I am going to be lifting the ceiling. Just so you know. I try to get all my floor beams in the same direction. If I can manage it. Sometimes it's not as easy as it looks. Yeah, we're going to go with this set of stairs. And this one. Now, if I go outside, it will. Yeah. All right. Now I'm gonna lay low on this one for the time being, so I can put ceiling lamps in. That's why I'm doing this. Uh oh. There we go. For a minute there, my F key was acting up. I mean, this is better not. This is a brand new freaking keyboard. Don't you act up on me, you horse's patoot. Now, we're going to take the bed and we're going to take it upstairs. We're just going to put you right here in the middle. Because we're not done with the upstairs yet. We're moving things up and out. Did it again. Hit the E key. Now the dining table, we will. I'm gonna put right there. Put you right there. Put you right there. Now I'm going to put my lamp back up on the table. You know what? I'm going to put this one upstairs. It's more of a bedroom lamp looking at it, right? More of a bedroom lamp look. We'll put this. There we go. We'll put this lamp up here. Sometimes my eyeballs don't work. The center things. So. Oh, boy. I gotta put my other side up. I'm gonna move you guys over here. Last but not least, the old thumbs up. I know, this is boring. When is he going to go out and do something? When I'm ready. I'm going to put the old thumbs up right here. There we go. And that takes care of that now. Take my table. Star lamp I'm going to put here at the top of the stairs so I can see when I go upstairs. And there we are. My plant, my little tree, I'll put it right here. Maybe. Yeah, it'll work right here. There we go. Ta-da! Alright, we're back into somewhat order form. Now, let's see what else we can put in the lamp lights. Yes, we can. So we're going to... This one. Right here. No, because I need glass. We need more glass. Okay. that is an easy fix. In the meantime, you get the wrong key. Did I get any glass? Did I make any glass? Let's put it that way. No, I didn't. Okay. Let's make 99 units worth of it, shall we? That puts a little more light down here. Okay, this should be all done. There we are, level up. Now all I gotta do is make bullets. More bullets. So, can I make these yet? No, because it cost me that, and I don't want to use up my stardust. Damn it. I'm going to make 10 more of these. The rest of those. And then I'm going to need the amount of ammunition we need. Did not see. I did not see green eggs in here. This is like the fourth time I've done the stairway. So I just keep collecting it. Resets in 10 days. I don't lose this, it just may reset. Great, let it reset. But I'm still collecting this stuff. So. I am going to go upstairs. I'm going to go lay my tomb down. Get rid of this corruption. I'll be right back. I got to go to the loo. But thank you for patience. Thank you for patience. All right, let's. It just occurred to me that we need a light right over here. There. At least lights over the most important parts of the floor. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got it. Level 47. One more to go. We just completed everything that we needed to complete. So, let's... I didn't see how many I had there for a minute. Let's complete this. And what do we got? Definitely going to smelt that. We're going to go 10 boxes. We're going to catch 5 fish. I'm kind of tired of taking. Let's do 5 of those, and let's do 30 more arrows. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, all 5. So that means I get to go do some chopping. Definitely got to do. Oh, we got 15 snipers for over 100, right? 101. Okay. Not quite done with that yet. Okay, we're getting there. Level 48. I got more than enough. Yeah, we're going out windows here. Let's put some more wood foundations in. Print foundations. Am I out of wood? We are out of wood. Well, we were going to go do that, but we won't now. Just caught a catch 5, so let's put some bait on the old fishing pole there. Throw it in the river. I don't see any fish. Oh, there's a fish. Looks like we're going to catch carp. Yep, we got a carp. Oh, bass. I take that back. We got some bass. That's number one. Number two. Another bass. And let's put number 3 dough on. Cast it way out there. This one's just a carp. This is a big head carp. Yep, that was a big head carp. Carp, trash fish, basically. Of course, I've had carp before, and it wasn't bad. In fact, it was done by a gal. We could go visit my oldest son who's in the Air Force at Sumter, South Carolina, Sumter Air Force Base. And they have a golf course on the base. And let's get number 4. And on the Air Force, or on the golf course, there's a gal that has a little, I'm going to call it a bistro for a better choice, because she treated it like a bistro. And we had carp, deep fried carp, collard greens, cornbread. Oh, it was the best freaking fish I ever had. Of course, the collard greens. Oh, it was done in bacon fat, and this was just not normal commercial bacon fat, because you really can tell the difference. At least I can. I don't know about you. I was a chef for over 15 years. And I can tell the difference between commercial fat and actual smoked pork belly fat. And this was smoked pork belly fat. Oh, man. It was just absolutely awesome. How I would love to go back. I didn't go to that gal's alive. I mean, that was quite a few years back. Not quite 20 years back. You know, I don't even know if that lady still lives. And if she passed her trade on to family or what. And we just did it. It was folding now. We got ourselves an angler. We did it. Put that away. There we go. I need some food. Anyways, I just reminiscing. Every time I catch carp in game, believe it or not, that's the first thing I go think of is the carp I had at South Carolina. And it were good. I mean, it were really, really good. You know what? I haven't built it. I'm going to build it. I'm going to put it right here on this side. Facilities we want here. There it is. But you know what I don't have insufficient? What do I need? Wood? You gotta be kidding me. I gotta go get some salt water, so we can't do that yet. Because I need to make salt. Yeah, because we gotta have some salt. I can't make any fishy stuff until we get some carp or some You know what I mean. Yeah. Alright, in the meantime, okay, I caught fish. Got that out of the way. Let's make some more arrows in the meantime. I gotta do that bit, so we're gonna go over here and make some arrows. And I need some more wood. Holy shit box. 33, that should be enough. How many arrows do I need to make? 30? Yeah, 30 arrows. Let's see if we can make 30 arrows. No. We're going to need a lot more wood than that. Alright, let's go back out and let's go chop some trees down. If I see any iron roots in the way, I will harvest this. Of course, this place is not the greatest spot to collect a lot of stuff. So, here's all my aluminum. My tungsten all the way up there on the hill, but nothing always down here. I don't know why. Bunch of cheapskates. Of course, where I was living in Chalks Peak, I would prefer there, but they don't have anything worthwhile living over there anymore because they've done freaking changed everything. I don't know why they didn't put any corrections on them. I got one with me. We are unable to carry any more because I probably have enough. And the reason why my gun is out because I've got a zone over here where deviations or deviants come flying out. Yeah, baby. We're going to put my stairs in right here that I hadn't replaced yet. Structure, actually one of the lights. Stairs. And what am I missing? Nothing. We got that. That's all. Now I had these. Do I want to do those again? Yeah, I am. We're gonna do that. Now everybody wondering what the hell does this guy go through the windows? Well, I'll tell you the reason why. It's because I put a lock on the door. Nobody's in. Saw that? Okay. Ah, shit. Well, sorry about that. But I'll have to rechange my code now. No, you get back in there, you little poop. I don't want you outside. Where's my things? I don't want him going in. I really don't. Got away, back over commissions. We're still making making arrows. No, I gotta make arrows. That's what it was. I didn't have enough wood to make arrows. So we can complete this quest. 99? Oh yeah, we got plenty. Got gunpowder. I got some acid, but we're gonna go collect some more acid in a bit. We're gonna go do a run in the Alobi area to collect this stuff. And then we got some more agates to make. Ignates, excuse me. Look at what we got here. Oh, we got some more berries. Cool, bonus. All we got is hangers. Come on. Plain old hangers. I gotta get my freaking janitor back inside now that he's gone out and is running amok. No. What did I do that for? Oh, come on. Let's see, where's my glass at? Ingots we want in there. Everything else and this too, sorry. I'm not done distributing all of the necessary stuff. Alright, we needed glass for something. I'm trying to remember what I needed glass for. Having an old man moment, sorry. Come here, you. I'll throw you back inside where you belong. Get in there! Alright, wow. I'm going to plan this out a little bit better here. Let me wait until this is done and then we'll go run down so we can get some more copper and do this. I only need 70. Can I do 70? I can do 99 more of those. And I can only do 30, so I only got so much. No, I should be able to. As long as I get more charcoal, then we'll be able to do it. Alright, there are the arrows. And we got coal for wool. Okay, we got that done. We should have it done. Yes, we did. Okay, we got 2 out of the 3 done. Let's get rid of these. Those are done. Excuse me while I flonate here. Nothing like shitting some flowers up your nose. Not bad, really. You stop and think about it. Okay. Let's go back to Deadsville. Yeah, Deadsville. And I'm debating, do I want to... I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some water. Whew. Woke up with a little bit of a leg cramp this morning, and that means not having enough water in my system. No, it's not Fresca. I like to refill my Fresca bottle with water, so I got a lot of water in my home. Well, hello there, sir. Who are you? Alright, there's another one off. Left zone. Alright, let's go down here. I'm debating if I'm going to go do the first monolith. I should go do it. But I haven't done a lot of the other stuff. Even though I've got the weakest of bullets. I missed the corn that was right here. I had a lot of corn. I took it off for some dumb reason. I mean, for a beginning area, you know, you got a stove here. I just don't understand the logic sometimes. Their logic sometimes sucks. Just saying. Oh, we got a Rosetta, whatever that is, console type thing. I do love the one-shot bullets. Because it's daytime, I should turn on my lamp looking into homes. So I don't get any C prizes, right? So we're gonna go do this. Gonna do one more area. And then we'll deconstruct everything. We gotta go back. Double tap. Excuse me. Oh, the trees are budding early this year. We've had 3 days in a row of above 70-degree weather, so yeah, that's going to cause things to start budding early. All of what's going to hurt us is if we end up getting a freeze of some type between now and it really sets in to be summertime here. So. Yeah. This way I can just get in and get out real quick. Double tap. And there we are. Level 50. We've reached the pinnacle. But we're still not done doing all of my requirements for this last set of commissions, so we're going to do it anyways. Just so we can get it out. I got one piece of junk up here I want. I think this is the longest gun. It takes really good stuff. I should say the longest time is this gun when reloading. Pop, pop. I almost missed that. Didn't grab it. Okay, there's another one. Unable to carry. What do I have? I got that much stuff already. Alright, well, we're gonna have. Alright, where's Mr. Lampad? Lampad up here. Okay. I already grabbed you. Now we can start working on upgrading everything. Equipment. Come on, hurry up. Special equipment, gear, everything in tier 5 now. Maximize as best as I can the amount of hit points this person gets. I didn't realize I was all that far up. Just out of curiosity, what do I have left? Let's see, I've done what, 3? Can't read the butt. Okay, one more after that one. And the only thing I got is yeah, the only thing I got left is just to do 70 units or something. And then we've completed all the missions. And we be done like. So let's run home and let's get rid of stuff. I didn't realize I was that loaded down. Gotta find out what's loading me out. I gotta figure out what's loading me up. Which guy away? Yes, I changed the dynamics of my own. This should be enough, right? No. Alright, hang on here. All I need is 70. And that should take care of the last item, besides this one. That's the last one right there. Alright, we gotta get rid of some stuff there. first things first. This, and then I can start working on getting more boxes. So I can start organizing, keeping my stuff better organized than I've got it right now. I just did the bare basics and minimums. Oh, you know what I'm going to go do real quick? Back down here. I think I get some seawater from here. I think. Let's go find out. Let's go find out. Probably I am going to make a switch of characters here. I'm going to go get on my character. I've got one in Winter Wonderland and I want to start working on it. So, what kind of water do I have? Seawater. Now I can do salt. So once I complete all of the requirements for my last commission, I'm going to switch over to my Winter Wonderland character, and I'm going to work on that one for a while. The rest of the day. I have not worked on that person much, and I told myself I'm going to do it. I'm going to get that one done. I'm really up on something else. I wonder if it's the other water I collected. Probably. Am I on cooldown? You big poopsicle. Well, I know where to go. And then I'll just ride over. Hence why I do this one. It's not that far. Just across the road, so. Realize I was that loaded over. I think it's because I went and collected some more water and I didn't empty out my pockets on that part. And if you got water in your bike or on your person, I need more of this. I got to have a lot of it because I want to be able to upgrade bullets. Yeah, gotta upgrade bullets. Another one. There's 3 of them. Now I can make an iron axe, which means I can start pounding on aluminum and tungsten. Back on this character, I can start farming the high-end stuff. Now that I got it up to 50. Yes, I still go through my windows. What can I say? Yes, that's the problem right there. Is I got too much liquid in on my, and then we also got the fish. All right, first things first. The salt. We need to make salt so we can take care of this fish, because I got a lot of fish. must have got way too much fish. Do I have any more junk? No. Is it the bullets I've got in here? I got a lot of bullets. Okay, we'll get rid of you, we'll get rid of you, we'll get rid of you. And I am not making any more freaking bullets. Maybe I ought to go do that monolith. Yeah, I might go do that monolith. To get rid of some stuff. Alright, let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Seriously though, I got all of that in there, so let's get rid of you and get rid of you. Everything else should be just fine now. I got some bunny meat that I need to. I got some bunny meat. Take a while for that to get done. And it's done. Alright, here we go. There we are. Smelt Masters. That means we've completed them all. All the commissions are done. Done. Right there. That took me a day. Well, when I started playing this one yesterday, yeah, about 24 hours to get that all up. Any scenario challenges? No, everything else is done. Okay, we're gonna go. Let's see if I've got enough salt that I can put. Let's put some fish on too, really? Ah, that's the other, okay, that's why. Okay, because of its breed. You know, all 5 fish that I caught on the drying out. Does that with the meat too when I'm doing meat. I just want to look at something here real quick. Alright, we can do that, but we got to go up into the and do a lot more work there to get that done. And the same with that. So I got a lot of work ahead of me to get the rest of that done. How about my intermediate? Okay, I know what to do, where to go for that stuff. I can put this down, so we just need to build some fuses, so we're okay. Okay, I got a fusion pod that we can do. We got my storage terminal. I got this little storage guy, which I love those. I haven't got my garages up yet. Alright, how many? Well, I guess it would help if I come off build mode, huh? Alright. It's not giving me what I am looking for. I can still make acid. unfortunately, doing that. But I am looking. I'm looking for something that allows me to cloak. I'm very picky about what I get and how I do things. But there is and I'm not seeing it, I hope they didn't take it out, that allowed me to make a cloaking ability using one of the workbenches. Because there's a quest that it really comes in handy on. And it's hard to get through it if you don't have the crazy thing. I said, this is worthless. I don't know why they give you that. I don't understand why they give you that dumb thing. Turn Stardust into alloyed agates. I just want to be able to scout drones, invisible hunter. This is worthless to me. Some of these things I don't even unlock. This one I'm probably definitely going to most likely do. I don't see the one I want though. When in pollution zones. How much does it have to be in the pollution zone to do that though? That's what I want to know. This one right here, Stardust mining platforms. Now, I did a suggestion yesterday. We'll see how well it gets received by the devs when they read through this shit. But I suggested that they take away the Stardust Decay on homes. That's my opinion. I think that should go bye-bye. I don't think it's worth anything. I really don't. All right, we want to Stardust agates. We want chainsaws and we want solar drills. Alright, down here next. See, I don't do the drone thing. That's what I don't like. Claymore mines, all this stuff right here, it's just... Guys do that to protect their this we definitely want. I know, I had to do all of this shit. Vortex generators, all that crap in order to get down there. So yeah, it takes a lot of my ciphers. This will become a great when I'm in Winter Wonderland. Hydro, definitely. And if I do this, we will do that. Advanced generators, we'll do that. Last but not least. See, I don't do this stuff right here. To me, it's just worthless. And then if I don't get any of the other building upgrades, there's no sense of doing this. So. The only thing I haven't checked yet, and this is a hard one to get because of the requirements you need to freaking do this one. But we'll do that. I got it on another tune, so we'll go ahead and tick it. I'm just gonna keep what I got as standby. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that as standby. Boost deviation energy generators, increase deviation energy by 15%. But I really want and this is for team stuff, or treatments, I mean. So I don't know. I want the cloaking ability, and they don't have it in here. I don't want that. This is worth it, especially if you're getting gold, like I like to get gold. You put gold in a wish box, deviation wish box, you get legendary ammo back out of it. So that's why it's worth going out there and mining gold. In fact, for a ticket, I'm gonna... that one I definitely want. Alright, I'm gonna have to think about this other stuff. Alright, I'm gonna move over to Winter Wonderland. Everything else is cool. So let's change servers. I didn't even tick it with a mouse. I hit it with my finger. Alright, let's do that again. It's going slow on it is a harder server. And if you take it too fast, you're going to get frustrated. Of course, it would help if I had some other people. I find that staying indoors at night is safer for now as a lobby than being outside. Alright, it's daytime, so it is... Okay, it's going to get dark soon before it gets too dark. Let's go out and chop some trees so we can make some charcoal. If you just get plain old wood versus charcoal, Charcoal burns hotter, so it increases the temperature in your home far more than it does if you just put the wood in. Whoa! That's a huge home that was not there the last time I was in game on this server. Look at that thing. It's like a freaking fortress. It's a board cube. That's what it looks like to me, is a board cube. Alright, what else do we need? These things right here. Eating these things, and the nice thing is you don't have to cook them. That helps keep you warm while you're outside, and as well as in your home. So, picking up wood off the ground as I go back home. That's the nice thing about this server is that, what did I just call it? And it's getting dark, which means it's getting cold. Not sure what the mint's for. Something to do with fishing. That's what it was, fishing. It takes the fishy smell away from the fish. Okay. What we got in the thing? I don't remember what I did. Copper is what I did, okay. But I need a lot more charcoal, so we're going to need a lot of charcoal. Do I have a box? I do have a box. Let's get rid of no enough space. Oh, I gotta make another box. Yeah, I'm not too big with this house yet. I don't want to get terribly big, only because I'm still on the learning curve here with this particular server. So. Water in here, all the ways you down. Dirty food in there as well. Cornflour. I don't know what I'm going to do with that at the moment. Okay, I got Mr. Diggy in here, so let's pull Mr. Diggy stuff out. 2,000. And let's take you guys out. You out, since you're part of the weaving process, and because I have food going in that other box. For me, we'll put food over here in this box for now. Night falls, so that means the temperature is going to start dropping. And I don't have anything to put in there. Now we do. So let's put some charcoal in. And boom! That will keep the house warm during the nightfall. I don't venture out too much at night. So now, commissions. What was I working on? Okay, I know where to go for that stuff. I'm still collecting. Oh, that's my last one. Oh, for this week. Okay. I'm still hunting. You know what? I'm going to undo this one, and we're going to do this one. when it's daytime, I know right where to go to get those boxes. So, and that will satisfy week 1. Because it gets cold real fast in game. The reason why I keep my torch out is because that also helps me warm up. And if I eat one of these bad boys, that gives me a buff that you see down there. It's like a little star on the bottom there of my screen. That also lets you know that you were, when you start losing it. Let's tighten up my health here. You would think that if you cook stuff over the stove that you would. No, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. I do need to hunt so I can get some meat. Because right now all I've been living on is berries. So that's what I basically do during the evening time. So sit back and relax, and then once it gets past 7 o'clock in the morning, I'll go back out and venture and start questing again until I get things regulated that I'm okay. I haven't even made any clothing yet for this individual. She's just wearing other stuff. So technically she's running around in the raw, that basic stuff they give you in the game when you start out. Yeah. Now I do have another furnace. I can't hit build mode when I'm seated. There we go. I do have another furnace. Somewhere. Yeah, here. I gotta get steel, but I don't have the necessary requirements for it yet. And then I don't know if that generates any more heat, but I gotta get some steel, so. We gotta work on that. In the meantime, just stay warm. Like I said, I'm taking this server slow. I'm not going to push things. I push things when you start dying. That's so funny. Ooh, I gotta see him do this. Talking about my carp dish. I follow these gals out of Asia that do a lot of cooking. She's getting ready to put a crusted cod or carp in a big vat of oil. They put it in a shallow pan versus a deep pan, which is smart because it doesn't cause a lot of the bubbles to go. She's gonna take it out now. Oh, that looks so good. That's some. Now they're chopping onions and green onions and mushrooms, peppers. And it looks like tomatillos. That's a good choice. Yeah, tomatillos. Now they're doing, well, one's doing red peppers, which is typical of Thai food. So they're Thai peppers, Thai chilies, excuse me. And the other gal's doing red onions. She must have a high tolerance to doing onions where it doesn't affect her as much as it does others. They're outside too, which helps extraordinarily. Green onions and mushrooms. Is she doing mushrooms or garlic? Garlic. Because she's mashing the shit out of them. Now there's peanut oil in. Garlic and red onions in. And the tomatillos and yellow onions in. And the chili peppers. And it is 11:11 in game. Now they're adding all the other good stuff. Not sure what that pasty was. Ketchup? That ruined it for me. All the ketchup's going to do offer a little bit of sweetness, and that's it. And I would just put brown sugar in it, caramelize it. I'll give them a heart for that one. That looked good though. I love looking at other cuisines from other countries. One of the reasons why I went into culinary arts.
Here's a spelling lesson. The last four letters in American.
Last four letters in American is I can. Last four letters in Republican are I can. What are the last four letters in Democrats? Rats. Think about that for a moment. Think about that one for a moment. Think about that one. Because I think it's pretty profound that it's kind of done that way. Let's have a sit. I'm waiting for the time is what I'm waiting for. It's midnight now in game. See, weather is changed to sunny, but that doesn't change the weather inside the house. So, but as long as I got my my fire burning, I'm okay. And usually one set of you put the timer on it, by the way. It tells you how much time you got left on it. See, I got an hour and 28 minutes, so we got plenty of time. I'll shut it off when it gets daylight. So I mean that's a long time. So at 199. Damn, hang on here. Where is it? There it is. 99 units of charcoal works wonders. that spot gives me the chills. Gives me the chills. Boop, boop. I know it's like I'm sitting here wasting my freaking time, but I go outside, I'm gonna get freaking cold. Now there is a sanctuary over there, but I gotta get there. You know what? There was somebody parked right next to me. I may end up moving my house a little more that way because that house is gone, or they haven't been on it in several days. Do 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 do. 1 o'clock in the morning. This is also a heating source, by the way. The higher the heat capacity, the stone materials can maintain a temperature for a longer time after the heating and or cooling. I'm not quite sure. Probably put it in the fire. That's a possibility. Can you put it in the fire? No, that's fertilizer. Yeah, I don't see where I can put. Unless I build it and put it in my inventory. That's something I have to check into. The spot on my shoulder blade. Got it. That got it. Alright, it's 128. I don't have a deviation in my... That's my goal where I gotta go to on the map. But I'm not ready to go over there yet. We're gonna go back up over here. This is where I kind of been farming a little bit. And it gets harder going this way. So, oh, there's the wish tree over in this area. So I'm in the easiest area, working my way that way. And somewhere in this midst, there's 2 silos. And we want to get to a stage where we can do both those silos because those silos will be a huge welcome to my overall I don't want to move the main character that I have that I've been working on the other silos. Hopefully it's account wide that it works. So, man, you can just feel the heat. Keep this up, I may end up turning my AC on before too long. It just gets hot pretty here where I'm at. Now the one nice thing about doing the trees is that at least I got my tree, a whole tree available. Polar Expedition. I have no effing clue what that all does. better gear to cross the blizzard. I'm not ready to do any of that yet. Holy mother muck poop. Not even close. And how much is long range? 0? Really? Well, yeah. I want to do it. Let's definitely do this because that opens up the next level of ammo. Next level of ammo, which I want to look at. See, this is not what I'm sure about. Boy, it takes 20 units of gravel. I want to see what it does. So let's make one. Shall we? Okay, I can't do any of this stuff yet. Heat burn. I need more charcoal to do heat burn. Interesting. I was going to go to tools. That's what I wanted to look at. Have I done a copper axe yet? I think I did. Well, I got one of those. Crude axe. No, I have not done the copper axe. Well, guess what we're going to do? We're going to do a curiosity catcher. And then we'll get rid of the curiosity catcher because it's, you do it once just to satisfy the tutorial, and then it's going on 4 a.m. here in the game. Okay, that's all done. Journey complete. Let's put my crude axe in here because we don't need it anymore. I don't want it anymore. There we go. I already did one of those. Well, you pain in the hooch. Well, we're probably going to need it, so I'll keep one. I'm not going to ever do shotgun, so we're going to get rid of shotgun. I just did long range, so I got my long range ability. What am I missing? Stardust, you gotta be. Wow. Stardust. What? How about the big gun? My boom boom gun. That's Stardust, I bet you. Yeah. Right now, all I got is my pistol-y. Shotgun, and we're not doing those. Just out of curiosity. I can do one of that. Which gets rid of the pistol, so we're done with the pistol. Yeah, we're definitely gonna just disassemble the pistol, but we're done with the pistol. Gear. Pistol. Alright, modify. I want that. Alright, that is in place. Now we want to put better gun. Let's get rid of the pistol ammo. Can I make any ammo for the bigger gun? Yes, I can. Let's do 10 units of it. Just because I don't want to use up all of my inventory. What time is it? 4:58. It's getting into the morning hour. Sunshine is coming up soon. Yeah, that guy picked his house up and moved it, so I just may end up moving my house a little closer. You notice it got really cold when I got next to that window? It really got cold to the window, so we're going to move away from the window. Put the gun away. I got close to the window and it started to freeze. It almost dropped 10 degrees, or 10 Celsius on me. It got cold. I went into the blue. And we're done with the ammo. We got 1,800 rounds with that bad boy. So I got over 1,900 rounds. And I can carry 40 rounds per magazine, clip, whatever you want to call it. Way of the Winter, settlement phase, permanent server. I thought I was already on a permanent server with this character. Yeah, let's change my icon here. Ooh, that's a new one. I want that one. More vicious. Look at that. More vicious. I don't have anything up here. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, man. Where am I been? Sleeping. That's the one I got for one of the things you're equipped. Satin blue. Let's do the wish gift. Yet. Well, we're getting there. I do another server with my main character on Wi-Fi. But not on this one. I gotta unlock them, and in order for me to unlock them, every server I have to pay them money. I don't want to pay them. See, I have to pay money. I don't want to pay money out. This is the silo one. I'm in progress, but I can't do it yet, so. Yeah, baby. Any exploration ones I've been doing? Well, see, this one's done, but I don't have it. Unlock the bounty. I gotta have 60. I'm only at 15, gosh damn it. Or I could unlock it, and guess what? I got another one. Alright, well, you know what? We've got it in the meantime. So, alright, what time is it in the game here? .6:44. It is getting the daylight. Let's go outside, shall we? Time to venture forth. Oh, and it is cold. I got too close to that damn door. Oh, wait just a second or two. We're going to eat one of those because I lost it. We're going to off. In that this guy moved from over here, it makes it closer for me to get over there. Because that's kind of like my backup. And guess what? There's another huge house that's been removed. It's fine with me, but we're definitely going to put it down here. Because it's just like right, skip, pop, jump. So here we go. This way, this way. Yeah, that will work. Alright, let's real quick. There should be some caribou out here somewhere. Right there. And the other one running off. The nice thing about it is they won't run away from you. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright. Let's grab this stuff. Let's grab this stuff. That stuff. And let's go ahead. I think there's a... No, there's not. I was looking for a possible teleport spot. Okay, what am I looking for? What do I need? Commissions. We got to... Okay, we got to do boxes. Okay, so I need 2 boxes. And those are the weapon ones. prefer the juice over water because it lasts just a wee bit longer. I can get 2 homes. Wow. I got the flour. I was looking for the wood. I didn't want the flour. Damn it. Can't do anything with cauliflower yet. For a total of 4. Now there's some vehicles down this way, so rob their gas and their parts. That was a plus. I was not expecting. Extra one, so I'll take it. I will take it. Another car. This little shack is nothing. But right here, that's where we're going. Is this little camp thing? Full of deviants and nasties. But this is where I kind of been farming to get things moving. So. Basically what I just did was shot him in the ass. Shot me in the arse. was it? Box in here? Apparently there's not. Well, apparently there is no gold box or anything box in here. Should be at least one. Much better using this gun versus the other gun. Pistol. As soon as I'm able to build a sniper rifle. Build a sniper rifle. Trying to get the spider. Blow up already. Lots of junk at least. But no box that I'm looking for. Okay, well, that's okay. Let's fast travel back home. So we're going to go out and chop some more trees. It says dead tree and I'm looking up there. It ain't dead, is it? I can't tell. It's pretty live to me, but okay. I think I'm going to expand my base just a little bit. After 12 million. the right one. No, I didn't. I'm supposed to be doing this. Thank you. Take that window out. This wall out. That wall out. This wall out. Put a regular wall in. See if we can do windows. There we are. Okay, we're not putting the roof on yet, we're just putting it straight. There we go. Put that over here. That at least gets this in place. I don't know why I just did that, but it's a good thing we can make another bed, huh? Ooh, what's this one? I need rawhide. Let's put this bed instead. Get that in place. Can you make one of these? Oh, I certainly can. That's a little extra storage space too. Overlapping. What's overlapping? There we go. Furniture. Can I do any lamps? Okay, I gotta have steel for that one. This one I can do. Alright, I got a light bulb in. Put this in the center of the floor. I don't know why I like that. Let's close that door. What do we got in here? Charcoal, that's what it was. Getting ready for the next night. For here, though, we need to. I don't want to run. Do I not have enough? Probably not. Let's look at it real quick. Yes, that's air drying though. I need this too. Right. Yeah, in order, that's what I was looking for. Fruit soda. But we can still air dry, so let's go ahead. Well, you stop it. Let's air dry. At least that'll give me that ability. 3, 3. I've used up all my fires. know, too bad you can't get heat from doing this. I'm just saying. Let's put you here. I'm going to end up moving you again, but that's okay for now. That opens this up a little bit. I may end up just going. Because eventually I'm going to put a set of stairs in, but I got to get everything into place before. I don't believe I just did that. Oh shit! Come on, really? Can I get the walls in without doing any more crashing and bashing? Put a set of stairs in eventually. Jeez. Finish off the roofs. Yes. I should say roofs in general. Time, I'm gonna do it over here. Hopefully we got enough. Finish. First things first. Floor. Come on, where are you? There you are. Stained glass door. No, we can't put a security lock on. Yeah, we can't put a security lock on. Damn it! Stop it! I just did that. Say I don't believe I did that. Yeah, I do, because I did it. So. Yes. Right here is where we're going to stay warm. All sorts of stuff. bronze axe or copper axe survive a little bit longer. Okay. Until I get my soda down. Grilled snow mushrooms? When did I do those? I must have collected that. Okay, well, let's see what happens. I'm not barfing up, so I'm not getting sick. Let's hit number 8. I took care of that thing. Now I can deconstruct it because we don't need it anymore. Yeah, we don't need it anymore. I did it. It served its purpose. Ha ha. We're gonna put that away. 7:17 p.m. So we're getting into the campfire. I've got how much? An hour and 12. We got to get through all night with this, so we're all right. Real quick, let's go through the window. Facilities. Okay. Door. Nobody's in here. So. Okay, can't get in. Alright, we're set for the cold now. I'm set. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick loo run. I will be right back. Do it, so I'll be right back. Got dark awful fast, so let's turn the lights on as it goes into dark and the temperature starts dropping. And I got a 10, but we got a 4. I may have to go. Maybe I'll find it here. Maybe I will. Let's look at something here real quick. Did I? Yes, I did. I got my garage up. What do I need to put my garage together? I got everything. Alright, well, guess what we're going to do after it gets light? We're going to put that bad boy in. Because we're going to need the motor, use the motorcycle to get to another area in order to. Saturday run. Let's do it again. Well, you know what we're gonna do. Hey, are we losing? Can't be. All right, my friends, we're gonna call it a day early today because it's Saturday. I want to go outside. Everybody have a great weekend. Please stay safe out there, and whatever you do, don't get in trouble. Okay? All right, we will be back. Coin toss. I don't know if I'll be back here on Once Human or total blank. Black Desert. There you go. Holy shyster. Just, if you were on my Discord, you would know, but you're not. So I can't help that. So your choice, your options. Hello, Peanut. How you doing, my baby girl? We're getting close to that time of day. So, anyways, just a thought. You want to, find out what I'm doing, what's going on. The only way to do that is to, join my Discord. That's the only thing I can say, because that's where you're going to find all the announcements and as to what I'm doing. So in the meantime, everybody have a great day. Chat with you next week. See you on Tuesday, same bat time. I may back it off an hour. So instead of starting at 10, I'm going to start at 11 my time, which is Mountain Standard Time. That's 10 o'clock Pacific. And going back east, you just add an hour onto the 11, so it's 12 in the plains, and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern, and then wherever you're at in the world. Haha. So have a great day, everybody. Take care, and thank you so much.